Hi, I'm Glory St. Germain. In this 7-minute video, you will learn a new system to teach rhythm and rests. In simple time, the top number is 2, 3, or 4 and indicates how many beats or pulses per measure. The pulse is where the rhythmic emphasis falls in a measure. If the top number is 2, the pulse is strong, weak. 3, the pulse is strong, weak, weak. 4, the pulse is strong, weak, medium, weak. The bottom number is 2, 4, 8, or 16 and indicates what kind of note equals 1 beat. If the bottom number is 2, a half note equals 1 count. 4, a quarter note equals 1 count, and so on. Now, time signature is determined by variations of pulse that each equal 1 basic beat. One of the questions students often struggle with is how to add rest to complete a measure of rhythm. It seems the simple answer for students was never solved. It was just expected to be known, and the complex concept was confusing. Then, on a late night writing session with my editor Sheila, we created the innovative rhythm and rest system of using the plus sign to join or combine pulses and an old Spanish symbol called the tilde sign or the squiggle to not join pulses. Now here's how adding these symbols to our exclusive UMT technique changed frustration into success. The rest rules are: the plus sign indicates to join the strong plus weak or medium plus weak pulses into one rest. The tilde sign indicates to not join the weak tilde medium or weak tilde weak pulses, and these must use 2 separate rests. Now this makes it easy to understand when to combine rests. In 4/4 time, the basic beat is 4 quarter notes, and the pulse is strong, weak, medium, weak. The scoop is simply a visual representation of 1 basic beat. So now we join the scoops together when the note or rest value is combined. Now when we're adding rests, we always want to complete 1 beat at a time and always begin with what you have. At the end of the first measure is a half note, so we cross off the basic beat 3 and 4. The pulse indicates strong plus weak, so we add that plus sign between strong plus weak and combine both beats 1 and 2 into 1 half rest and cross off the basic beats. In the second measure, we have 1 quarter note, so we cross off the strong beat 1. Looking at the second beat, we notice the pulse is weak to a medium, so we add the tilde sign between the weak tilde medium as the beat stands alone with 1 quarter rest and cross off beat 2. The pulse of the medium to weak may be combined, so we add the plus sign between the medium plus weak and complete the measure with 1 half rest and cross off beats 3 and 4. In the last measure, beat 1 and 4 are complete, and the pulse here is weak to medium, so we add the tilde sign between weak tilde medium and complete the measure with 2 quarter rests and cross off basic beat 2 and 3. Now in 3/4 time, the pulse is strong, weak, weak. In the first measure, we always start with what we have. So we have 1 8th note and we need to add 1 8th rest to complete beat 3. We then add the plus sign to combine the strong plus weak pulse into 1 half rest and cross off beat 1 and 2. In the final measure, beat 1 is already complete. Now we add the tilde sign for the weak tilde weak and complete the measure with 2 quarter rests and cross off basic beat 2 and 3. Now, when teaching using this simple method of always writing the plus sign when joining strong plus weak or medium plus weak, and the tilde sign when not joining the weak tilde medium or weak tilde weak, your students will easily see how this simply applies to all time signatures. So, question, plus or tilde sign? Well, by making one small change, students like Gabrielle using this rhythm and rest system are scoring 100%. Wow. Now, a whole rest fills a whole measure with silence in any time signature. However, there are two exceptions to break the rule when it doesn't fill a whole measure. So, in 3/2 time, a whole rest receives 3 beats of silence and is used for a whole measure, strong plus weak plus weak. Also in 3/2 time, a whole rest receives 2 beats of silence for beats 1 and 2, strong plus weak, when a half note value is on beat 3. Now in 4/2 time, a breve rest fills the whole measure. A whole rest receives 2 beats of silence for the strong plus weak, or a whole rest receives 2 beats of silence for medium plus weak pulses. Now, when we teach rhythm and rests in simple time, we need to understand basic beat and pulse. So what happens when we add rests in compound time, when we have a dotted compound basic beat and a compound pulse? And then what happens in hybrid time, when we have combinations of dotted and undotted hybrid beat and hybrid pulse? Well, this is where it gets a little more complicated. I want to show you how to leverage this system for high performance teaching, starting with the beginner theory level through to the advanced theory level. Imagine how successful you will be with understanding how to teach rhythm and rest more effectively when you dig deeper into these secrets and learn how music theory math will transform your results virtually overnight. The next step is to start with the Teach Rhythm and Rest course. Now, if you don't already own this course, you can click on the button below and get started right now. And I'll see you in the next video.